Hey guys, Robert here with Liberty Safe. Bad guys exist and safes are meant to stop them, but are home and gun safes really secure? Let's find out. The number one reason people buy a safe is to secure their valuables and firearms. But just how secure are these hunks of metal? Today, we're going to take a look at the most common strategies thieves use to get into your safe, and how a quality safe will defend against them. With a couple of crowbars, some elbow grease, and an inferior safe design, a thief can easily pry the door off a safe in just a few minutes. Due to their simplicity, pry attacks are the most common technique used, exploiting the weakness of smaller locking bolts and the rivets that attach them to the steel bar that moves them in and out of the safe. To counteract this, effective manufacturers will add Z-bars, anti-pry tabs, thicker locking bolts, and smaller door gaps. That stated though, the best safe protects against pry attacks by using locking bars made from a single piece of steel. Without rivet points in the bars, the safe becomes instantly more pry resistant and takes a ton more force to open. If a pry attack fails, instead of going for the door, a thief might try to break into your safe by forcing the handle. In inferior models, this might cause the locking gears to slip, releasing the bolts and unlocking the safe. The countermeasure for this is quite common, and though it's known under many different names, we like to call it a slip clutch mechanism. Similar to the way a ratchet works, this device locks the mechanism in place, keeping the gears from rotating the opposite direction unless it's properly unlocked. When the body of your safe is constructed from multiple pieces of steel, with a sledgehammer and a little extra effort from your thief, the seams that hold it together are at risk of getting busted. And that could result in your safe getting peeled like a banana. When it comes to preventing this, less is going to be more. Safe bodies constructed with only two pieces of metal, where only the back piece is welded on, are going to be the best option for your home security. These safes are much more difficult to peel and can't be peeled from the sides at all. Now, if a thief is really determined, they might resort to higher technologies. In this case, using a grinder to cut through the metal body of your safe. Now, as effective of a tactic as this could be, the chances of it happening are incredibly rare due to the simple fact that a ton of work will have to go into this type of attempt. See, most burglary attempts are snap and grab, and they usually occur within 10 minutes or less, but by implementing this tool, the chances of getting caught increases significantly. For example, if the thief has their own grinder, these tools are clunky and aren't exactly inconspicuous. Also, taking the time to find a power source, plus the time it will take to actually cut into the safe, only makes their attempts more difficult. This said, there is still a small possibility of this happening, so exceptional safe manufacturers will utilize not only a lower gauge of steel, making it more difficult to cut into the safe, but they may also embed pieces of glass or ceramic into the concrete inside the safe, producing a significant amount of shrapnel upon contact. For smaller, easier to move safes, safe bouncing, the act of hitting or dropping a safe to get the lock to bounce open, is another efficient technique used by thieves. This works because if you catch it at just the right moment, you can turn the handle of the safe when the lock bounces. Good safes are going to have counterweight mechanisms that prevent the movement of the lock. But the best safes are going to come with at least one relocker, a device that once triggered secures the safe's locking bolts into place so that not even a key or a combination can retract them. At the end of the day, no safe is going to be completely burglar-proof or indestructible. I mean, with the right tools and enough time, any safe can be opened by any person. And there are even some tactics that no manufacturer can counteract, such as using a plasma cutter or a thermic lance to cut open the safe, from using an explosive to blow a safe open, or using machine power to pry the door open. These methods can be incredibly successful, but they either require special tools, special training, or a great deal of time to complete. In other words, this tactic is going to be most commonly used to open bank vaults, not your home or gun safe. So let's recap. If you're looking for the most secure home and gun safe, it's going to have these features: anti-pry designs or one-piece locking bars, robust bolt coverage, a slip clutch mechanism, a thick steel two-piece body, one or more internal hard plates, counterweight mechanisms, and one or more relockers. Obviously, you can expect to pay more as you add on these features, but a safe that features all these security measures will be a safe bet for protecting your valuables. In our opinion, these add-ons are important considerations to think about on your buying journey. So, I've attached a link in the captions below that outlines the major points of what we've talked about today. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Catch you later.